Well, hi, Geminis. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your August reading. Can you believe it? Hey, I'm going to start putting out my readings on Wednesdays and Friday mornings now, and so you will find that out right away. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out, what can you expect coming up in August for our Geminis? Okay, Geminis, the overall energy of your reading is the Six of Wands. Now, this is a card for success, achievements that other people notice. That's what why all the wands are coming up in the background. These are other people celebrating your success, your achievements. It could be about engagement with the wreath being here, but let's read on and let's see what's going on. Up here in your highest energy, the Page of Pentacles. You're looking at that pentacle. You're studying it. You're examining it. You're looking for security, stability, groundedness, sometimes a commitment, being that it's a pentacle. So these are the two highest energy cards in your reading. There's going to be success for whatever you're trying to do, whatever your goals are, and it does include security and stability. It's right next to the Three of Cups, and there's success again here. It also may be a reunion with somebody. If it is a reunion, it's a happy one, not a bad one. So it looks like people are just celebrating here. All their cups are up in the air. It's right above the Six of Wands, which is a card of success. It looks like you've had your eye on the ball. It looks like you've really, made it towards something that you've been trying to make it towards. I feel like you've just held true to yourself. I have the Emperor here next to the Three of Cups. And the Emperor just kind of stays put on that granite throne. It's like their mind is made up. They when they get a plan, it's like, don't try to change your mind. This is your energy. So you're going to move forward with whatever you want to move forward with. It's really not going to matter what anybody else says about it, because it's a stubborn energy. It's really rigid. It's like, it's my way, and it's going to be my way. You're very well liked and respected by others. You also might have a job of authority somehow. Excuse me. Almost always cough in a reading. Almost always. So, under the Page of Pentacles is the Seven of Cups. Well, something else that you're confused about. Love, for one thing. These are all cups. Cups are love in the tarot, and they all have something else in them. I think you've made the poor choices. We all have in love before, and I feel like you're a bit confused about love. And I think that's one of the reasons you're looking into this pentacle, because you're wondering if there's enough love there for security and stability, for a commitment possibly, because the Six of Wands surrounds the entire reading. Now, could be other people celebrating, and again, it could be someone coming in, but I think this is just people celebrating. I think there's happy times coming up here for you. On the other side of the Six of Wands is the Seven of Wands. This is quite a contrast. This is under the Emperor. But this is about other people trying to tell you what to do, not celebrating what you're doing, but they're like, no, do it this way, or it can never be done, or it's not going to happen, or, you're dreaming, whatever the deal is. But you've been battling these thoughts and these statements, if you're hearing them from friends and relatives or people who don't even like you. You've just been kind of keeping them at bay because you're holding true. You're holding true to yourself and what you believe that you can accomplish. And you do. Under the Seven of Cups. Well, that confusion and love here. You know, picking the wrong cups, wondering. I think that's part of the Page of Pentacles energy as far as trying to analyze and dissect this energy of is there room for a commitment here? I have the Judgment card. So this confusion and love by picking the wrong cups before was a spiritual lesson for you. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they were teaching you how to recognize real love when it comes in, how to try not to pick the cups that are not good for you any longer. And I think you've learned a big lesson here. All these people have gotten up, and this is like you. It's like having an awakening to yourself, to what you need, what you want, what love is going to look like. It's right next to the Queen of Swords, which is right under the Six of Wands. All that success that you're going to be having. I think it's in love. These are cups, you know, they're celebrating. And I think there's success and love coming up for you. The Queen of Swords is air. That'd be Libra, Gemini, which is you, or Aquarius. So this is you. And it also might be strong in somebody else's chart, one of those signs. But you have your hand out and you have your guard up because of your spiritual lesson, okay, about the love. So you seek the truth. You seek the clarity here. You speak your truth and your clarity. This is right under all that success, and where it leads to is this Ten of Pentacles. So this first part of the reading starts with the Page of Pentacles, and because you speak your truth and because you seek the truth, you wind up with the Ten of Pentacles here. So you didn't have to listen to anybody else's opinion. Whatever you're doing, you know, on your own. You're stubborn about it, but look where you end up. You end up with the Ten of Pentacles. A union between two people, extended family. There's pets, a child, and all, you know, it's just a beautiful card of commitment and security under one roof with a partner. Let's take out the second part of this reading. What else can you expect? So far it looks really good. It looks like whatever you had on your mind, whatever was your goal here in this reading, you are accomplishing. You're doing it. And a lot of it has to do with your spiritual lesson that you've learned. So you've learned how to accomplish it. How to do it by that spiritual lesson. Oh my God. There's your card, Gemini, right there. Okay. So, up here next to the Emperor, yeah, this is what you were focusing on. Union between two people. You've been focusing on a soulmate. And you know, this isn't an ordinary soulmate. This is a divine soulmate. I got 1111 here. Very, very special connection that you have with this person. And I think other people probably didn't really see that, but you did. It's right next to the Ace of Wands. This is a fresh start and a new beginning. This person may have come back. You may have been holding out for one individual when people were telling you to give up. Forget it. It's not going to happen. You're like, yes, it will. I know it will. I can feel it. I can feel it. And it does. Because this is a fresh start and new beginning. And we have the Three of Cups, which can be a reunion. So whatever relationship this is, well, there was a Tower moment at one time. There's a fresh start and a new beginning with whoever it is that you're moving forward with. There was some time that went by. A lot of waiting for the commitment. Look at all that. Look at all the pentacles. And it's really like, oh, I don't think it's ever going to happen. That might be why there was a blow up, why the Tower card is even sitting here. So, I think there's a reconciliation. And I think there's been some time that's gone by. It could have been years that you've held out, but you have sat on that throne, and it's like you've known all along that this is your person. I have the Sun card. It could have been just months or days, but it could have been years. Truly, with the Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles here. I have the Sun right under the Four of Wands. That beautiful, loving, happy union between two people, soulmates. This is the card in the tarot deck too, just like the Ace of Wands, for a fresh start and new beginning. This also includes happiness and a lot of love. And it's right next to the Tower card. There's that blow up I was talking about. It's, it's right between the Ace of Wands and the Sun card. And look, it's right next to the King of Pentacles. There was a blow up. Somehow, I think it was a separation. They're back. And the King of Pentacles, male or female, look, they're bringing a pentacle with them. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in their chart, but it's all about the pentacle. And they've really taken a hard look at commitment. You've taken a hard look, and you're going to become committed. If this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it does not sound like your reading, it probably isn't. And I would check my moon sign, because your moon sign is your emotional side. So, under the Sun is the Knight of Cups. They're coming in. Look at that cup of love. This is a sincere cup of love. Right under, that's going to make you so happy. They're going to offer a fresh start and a new beginning. This is what you've been waiting for. You're going to prove everybody wrong. I just love this reading. And look, this Knight of Cups is coming right towards you, Gemini, the lovers. This is your card. And another Divine Soulmate card. It's like your guardian angels and their guardian angels and spirit guides are bringing you back together over this Tower moment. I don't know what happened, but it couldn't have been that important. I think it was over commitment or something. Maybe they weren't ready, and now they are. So next to the Lovers card here is the Knight of Swords. This is moving forward. And with the King of Pentacles, there's a lot of truth and clarity that you will seek when they come back in. This is a reunion, and it's a happy one. And you're going to move forward. You're going to rush forward with this person. You've been waiting for them to come back, to return to this relationship. So, moving fast, moving energy once they come in. One more card, the Nine of Pentacles. See, you have been, I don't even think you've even winked at anybody since this person's been out of your life. The Nine of Pentacles is you being secure, stable, self-assured, very self-assured, right on top of the Emperor here, on just being you. And you are very confident in just waiting for this to resolve, and it does. And it also lays right on this Four of Wands that you were waiting for. With all those pentacles, it's all about the pentacles, the commitment. So, this is beautiful, Geminis. You're just going to prove everybody wrong. They are coming back, and they are going to offer commitment. And this is, I think, what you had a blow up over. And then, instead of trying to come in with all these, it's not going to happen, go out and date, go out and have fun, whatever, there's going to be like, all right, it did happen. Awesome. When's the date? It's like... So, Gemini, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance.